Gonzaga headed to the Final Four for the first time in program history. Mark Few reflected on his previous teams who came up short.
It's hard to get to here where we are, and there were some other teams that were every bit as good and deserving and all that, and just didn't catch a break. So I feel for them, but I know those guys on those teams are so happy for these guys. They've been getting their texts and their calls these last couple weeks. I mean, some of them, Pangos is playing over in Lithuania, and he texted me late at night and all that. That's the best part of being a coach, is stuff like that.
You mentioned Kevin Pangos. He played at Gonzaga from 2011 to 2015. Scott, when I think about the Zags, I think about the Adam Morrison team, who was very good. That was back in 2006. They didn't get to the Final Four. Thinking about a guy like Kyle Wiltshire, who was solid. I mean, what do you think this means for the program, and where do you think this team is? I guess you would have to say this is the best of the bunch because nobody ever got here before.
I think that this is the culmination and a climax that's been building for a long time. This guy's been in the tournament for 19 straight years. They've won their first round game in the tournament 9 consecutive years. And this, I don't feel, makes their perception within what matters, the teams, the ADs, the coaches that they have to face, any different. I think they will still look at Gonzaga the same way.
Okay.
I think the national fringe sports fan that will tune in on Saturday next week for the Final Four, like, oh, okay, let's learn more about this team in Spokane and Western Washington. And Mark Few, wow, he was the assistant to the first Cinderella Elite Eight appearance, and then their coach leaves. He is the replacement, and he's made them better than ever. Listen, their facilities are sparkling. Yep. They are top 20 in all of the country in a small school that doesn't have a football program. And they are in a conference that seems to just be a steamrolling formality of undefeatedness.
Nobody really respects the conference. You play against Portland, and I guess St. Mary's has been competitive. Do you think this legitimizes them, though? Do you think going forward next year, people can say, oh, okay, they went to the Final Four?
It can help with recruiting, and it can help with players' confidence, and Few will pick up 1 or 2 things, but not really. Few is going to be the same type of guy.
Okay.
And he's going to be the same type of coach. I do like the fact that this, in a lot of ways, is for all the previous guys because they really did lay the groundwork.
Laid the foundation.
I think the further back you go in his 2-decade tenure, what you did in 2000, 2001, 2002, that had more of an effect in getting to where you are. I think it's been far easier in the last 5 or 6 seasons because the facilities, the recruiting, the players, the athletes are, creating more NBA players. But this can be something pretty special. He's had a lot of opportunities to go to blue blood programs, and he's not. I mean, so this is something that can be extra special to when he leaves, let's say in a decade, that Gonzaga will be one of the 2015 most desirable coaching positions.
And it just has to feel good that now he doesn't have to answer the question anymore. Because every press conference, when tournament time rolled around, is this the year? Can this squad get to the Final Four? He never has to hear that question again.